Hey, I'm a second year family medicine resident. I'm in my inpatient pediatric rotation, and I just finished my 24-hour call shift, and I have another 24-hour call shift tomorrow. And what I do in between on my post call day is I'm going to be doing a newborn photo shoot. And it's kind of funny, I guess a lot of people on this account don't know that I used to be a wedding photographer. I can still probably shoot weddings, I just don't have time. And it's funny because this couple whose newborn shoot I'm going to do today, I shot their wedding 3 years ago, and they paid me to do that. So it's kind of surreal that I'm back in Calgary, on an inpatient pediatric rotation, and now I have in between my call shifts, I'm doing newborn baby shoots. But I'll show you some of the gear that I'm rocking for this photo shoot. Um, so usually I go for my, Tamron 28 to 75, but as you can see, it's broken. I have a Sony A7 IV. Currently, I have a 20mm lens on it, just because that's what I use for YouTube and whatever else. I like the 20. It's a prime lens. It's a 1.8. I have my little ND filter, goes on the 20. And then I have a 50mm 1.8 cheap lens, but it's, you always need a 50mm, right? And then this is probably my favorite lens, and I've used it so much that, I think this is coming loose. But this is a 35mm 1.8. This is probably what I use most of the time if I'm doing photo shoots. I also have the Fuji 6 X100. This is my wife's camera. It does take really beautiful pictures. I don't use it, like, I don't have as much experience shooting with this camera, so this is kind of just me and my point and shoot, and I really want to get more experience and learn the ins and outs of this camera. It takes some beautiful pictures. But yeah, I might just bring this along and see how take a couple pictures with this. So yeah, this won't be my first rodeo. I did a baby shoot back in the day when I was a med student. One of my friends, she had a baby and she asked me to take their pictures, which I'm really proud of. I'll put them up on the screen. And it's always funny because when you're a photographer, people are excited to see you. They are, you're typically seeing people on their best days. And when I'm working as a doctor, uh, people aren't as excited to see me because, they're sick. And I'm probably seeing them on one of their worst days. That's always funny to me. But obviously I love both jobs. Photography keeps me sane. I've been shooting for some time now. You guys can go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you want to see some of my work there. And I'm trying to get into the YouTube game as well. So I'll see you guys in the next video.